Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Mancera Paris fragrances. So I ordered a few samples from the company's website. So yeah, that was shipped from Paris directly. So yeah, I'm going to start with Roses Veneer, which is a nice sweet rich rose vanilla fragrance. So if you're very familiar with Montal's Intense Cafe, then I'm sure you already know what Roses Vanille smells like. It smells exactly like Montal's Intense Cafe. And I also have a fragrance in my collection which smells exactly like this. It's my Rosewood by Arabian Oud. I have a video where I've talked about that fragrance. So yeah, it's a nice rich, just like I said before, it's a nice rich sweet rose vanilla fragrance. Very sexy, very rich, very warm. So yeah, there's really not much to say about that one. Yeah, so I'm just going to move on to the next one, which is Instant Crush. And I know you're wondering why I have MFK right in the middle there, and that's because Instant Crush from Mancera smells very 99% similar to this one. Now the difference between this and between the MFK Baccarat Rouge 540 and Instant Crush is in the dry down. So Instant Crush sort of transitions into a more woody fragrance, a more woody scent. So it's rich, it's less sweet. It still retains some of the sweetness, but it becomes more woody as it dries down, and it is a lovely fragrance. It does have rich vanilla in there, which kind of like differentiates it from the Baccarat Rouge 540, but it is a lovely fragrance. So if I'm gonna say, I feel like, so basically Instant Crush is going to be one of the first fragrances I'm going to buy from Mancera Paris. Not because I think the others are not nice, but because I have similar fragrances in my collection already. For example, the Roses Vanille, I already have a fragrance that smells exactly like that in my collection, so there'll be any need for that now. So one of the first fragrances I'm going to buy from Mancera will be the Instant Crush, because it's similar to Mason Baccarat Rouge 540, but at the same time it's quite different as well, because the dry down is a lot richer and it retains the smell. So if you're familiar with Baccarat Rouge 540, you would have heard that sometimes the fragrance is kind of like fades in and fades out, but Instant Crush, the fragrance stays still, it stays put. It's got like very good projection, it lasts long as well. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to be getting Instant Crush from the will be my first fragrance from Mancera. Yes, I'm just going to move on to the next one, which is Oud Veneer. Now I'm just going to take this out from the middle. So Oud Veneer smells, so with Oud Veneer, what I realized is when you first spray it, it smells really synthetic. So you have to give it some time, because the dry down, well, the magic happens in the dry down, really. So it's a nice warm, quite captivating as well, because I've got that in my arm right now. It is really nice. It's almost mysterious. It's almost like a mysterious fragrance, like very interesting, really nice. The oud is not in your face, so it's just I think Oud Vanille is one of the best ones in here for me as well. So yeah, I really like it. Very captivating scent. It is amazing, but you will need to give it time. I think you need to give it about 30 to an hour. So the first spray, you might not be very impressed. You might be wondering what the heck, but after an hour, trust me, the magic happens in there. And the next one I'm going to be talking about is Velvet Vanilla. This is a very sweet scent, but it smells more, so it says Velvet Vanilla and it's got quite a lot of notes in there. I think it's got rose, it's got jasmine, it's got mint, I think, as well. It's got quite a lot of notes in there, but honestly, from start to finish, all I smell is bubblegum. So it's a nice rich sweet fragrance. And when I say bubblegum, I don't mean your minty bubblegum. I don't pick up any minty notes in there. I don't pick up any rose notes in there. There's no woody notes in there. It's just straight up bubblegum, very nice and sweet and rich as well. So next is Amber and Roses, which honestly is my least favorite. Honestly, I don't see any point in, well, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's my least favorite of the whole bunch anyway. yeah, really not much to say about it. You can see the picture from, you can see what it looks like and the notes in there. It's just weird for me, and it's not weirdly unique that, oh yeah, I really don't like it. It smells, so you know how I've mentioned that some of the fragrances does come off synthetic on first spray, and then you need to give it some time. With this one, I feel like I have to give it like 4 or 5 hours, and it's still not like, it just feels too synthetic for me. So yeah, I really don't like it. So the next one is Oud Cafe. Just like Oud Vanille, you need to give this some time as well. So it comes off really cardboardy, plasticky, I don't know, but just give it about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you start to enjoy the fragrance. So it's a really nice oud fragrance, also not in your face. It's almost chocolatey. It's a nice sweet, it creates a very nice ambience around you. It's a nice sweet oud fragrance. And when I say oud, trust me, it's not that oud that is in your face. It's really nice, very subtle, really nice. It's a nice fragrance. So yeah, you just need to give it some time, and then you start to enjoy the actual fragrance or the actual scent of Oud Cafe, because it comes off quite cardboardy in my opinion, yeah, on first spray. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is Cocoa Vanille. So this is like a coconut vanilla fragrance. So with this one, I think it's more of a skin scent. So I would say it's more a bedtime fragrance. It's really light, really sweet. It almost smells like cocoa butter in my opinion. So it's like, it almost feels like you're a nice body lotion. So yeah, it's a nice fragrance, but don't expect too much from this fragrance. It doesn't have good projection or anything like that, but it's a very nice fragrance. You can have it as your nice bedtime fragrance, or yeah, it's just a nice fragrance to wear to work, or if you don't want to like be in people's faces or offend anyone. Yeah, so Cocoa Vanilla is a really nice one. Nice sweet coconutty vanilla fragrance. Next one is Red Tobacco, which is like my favorite. I think it's a masculine fragrance. It's definitely a masculine fragrance. It's my favorite of the men's bunch. It is a nice rich tobacco fragrance, so rich, so woody, smoky, and it's got oud in it as well. It is so well blended. It's a nicely blended sexy fragrance. It's my top, is my favorite honestly from this whole bunch here. Smells so nice, so sexy, and the projection is beast with a capital B. So I sprayed it, just one spray, and I could still smell it on the sheets the next morning. It was yeah, it's that beast mode. So with that one, with Red Tobacco, honestly, 1-2 sprays max. You don't need any more than that. You do not need any more than that. It is amazing. It's a nice, rich, sexy tobacco fragrance. It's amazing. I can't say too much about that fragrance. It's my favorite. It's the top for me, #1. But it's a masculine fragrance though, yeah. Now the next one is Black Gold. This is just a rich masculine fragrance. It's almost, so if I'm gonna have to compare it to Red Tobacco, so it's not woody. It's just like a regular masculine fragrance, but it's very rich. It's richer than your regular masculine fragrance. So yeah, it's a nice one, but honestly, I smelled Red Tobacco and nothing else was going to do for me in the men's fragrance. So yeah, Red Tobacco still tops Black Gold in my opinion. Yeah, and I think, am I done here? Oh yeah, so I've got Oud Lemon Mint. This is a nice oud. It is so refreshing. So you can pick up the mint from first spray. So it's just a nice, and then you can get the oud in the undertone because it's got subtle and really subtle oud in there. It is so nice, so refreshing. I want to say the Oud Lemon Mint is a unisex fragrance. It leans slightly masculine, but I think you can pull it off as a woman as well. It is so refreshing, so nice. I think you can wear it all year round, but I would say it's better for like the cooler months of the year. But it's a really lovely fragrance though. So that's one of my favorite oud fragrance in there. With that one, you don't need to give it time. Straight up, on first spray, you're good to go. It doesn't come off synthetic, nothing plasticky in there. It's really nice. It's like a fresh oud fragrance. I don't know, I haven't smelled anything like it before. So yeah, that's another top one for me. So if I'm going to pick in order my favorite of the bunch, I mean, Roses Vanille I would have said is my top for female. I mean, it's a unisex fragrance, but like, yeah, if I'm going to pick it up, I would have said Roses Vanille. But because I already have something in my collection, so yeah, I'm not too excited about it because I already smell something, like I already have something similar, and I know quite a few fragrances that smell exactly like that, like Montal Intense Cafe. So Roses Vanille is a very good one. Red Tobacco is number one for men, in my opinion. Now Black Gold is also really nice. It's a nice rich masculine fragrance, but I feel like it's almost sickening. It can become really, so I think with Black Gold as well, you need to really go light-handed with it. It's quite strong as well. And then the Oud Lemon Mint is a really good fresh oud fragrance. And then honestly, Oud Vanille would have made it to the top, but because of the syntheticness, like, I mean, like, you don't want to spray your fragrance and then be giving it like allow a couple of hours, because usually you spray and you're out the door. So it just feels weird that you have to wait like an hour just to to start enjoying your fragrance. Yeah, so with that, I'm a bit torn. I'm split between Oud Vanille, but it's a very nice fragrance. It's beast mode as well. I sprayed it on my arm last night and I could still smell it this morning, so I've used that as my fragrance for the day, and I can, it's right there. It's a very nice mysterious fragrance, but you just need to give it some time to get rid of the whole syntheticness and the plasticky scent you get on first spray. Now Cocoa Vanille is a nice one, but like I said, it doesn't have any projection. It's almost like a skin scent, so it's a nice fragrance to have in your collection just for bedtime scent. And then I would say Velvet Vanilla, because it's such a nice rich sweet fragrance. So I mean, if you're not into sweet fragrances, then you might not like it. Amber Roses is my least favorite of the bunch. I just realized that I missed one, which is Black Vanilla. Oh my goodness, this is a rich vanilla. So it's, you know how when you think of vanilla, you just think of nice mild sweet fragrance. Black Vanilla, honestly, just like the name says, it's almost like a deep dark rich vanilla fragrance. It's so rich, so it's almost like a Middle Eastern vibe vanilla, but not, it hasn't got any oud in it. It's a nice sweet vanilla, but it is so rich. It's almost like a nighttime vanilla. You know how you just expect your vanilla to be sweet and just sweet? This one has a lot more depth to it. It's so rich. It's like a rich vanilla fragrance. Yeah, but I would say it's a fragrance you can wear all day, every day, daytime, nighttime. It's nice, but it's a very rich vanilla fragrance. I think it's my favorite vanilla. So if I had to choose between Black Vanilla and Velvet Vanilla, I would say Black Vanilla is a more mature vanilla than Velvet Vanilla, because Velvet Vanilla just smells like bubblegum. Black Vanilla is a rich, mature vanilla scent. Yeah, and that's it. So if you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section box below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.